Hey guys, it's Equip, and welcome back to another speed build. I've been doing so much building lately. I feel like I said this exact same thing at the beginning of last video, where I was like, oh my god, she's building. Watch out, everybody. Equippy's a builder now. But yeah, I'm renovating a house today. I'm stealing Lil Simsy's brand, one step at a time. And this is a house that comes with the eco lifestyle. Is it eco lifestyle or eco living? I think it's eco living. You never know. You never know. It's get to eco life, you know, that get to living. But this house, it's a travesty. It's honestly a travesty. I decided I had to renovate it because I was plopped in it during one of my streams the other day. I was gonna be doing the interior design career, and I was like, okay, we're gonna edit some things, like do a cute little room thing. And as soon as I arrived on this lot, I was like, oh my god, what am I looking at? This build is so weird. The roofing on it, it's like part of it isn't roofed. Like it's roofed, but it's not like the color is off, and like one of the roof pieces is just there, and it's like, but it's one of those roof pieces where it's flat on one side and then it's normal roof on the rest, but the flat part is out in the front, and it's like, why are you doing that? And also, there was this weird thing on top of the entryway, and I was like, that looks like it should be a balcony. Why is it not a balcony? Also, the windows didn't look right, and then after I took away the trees, I realized it wasn't symmetrical. It was a whole thing. It was fully a whole thing. And I just really needed to fix it, and so I fixed it. And I know people have fixed this build before. I was watching Kayla fix it. I was watching her video where she fixed it this morning because I was interested in seeing what other people did. But I simply just needed to make it symmetrical. That's all I needed. I feel like my renovation of this is very basic. Like, I didn't change a whole lot. I made it bigger. I made it smaller, and then I made it bigger. I gave it a big old eco lifestyle twist. By the way, there is only eco living and base game in this. I didn't use any other packs to my knowledge. I'm like 99.9% sure that I didn't accidentally use any other packs. I tried so hard to make sure I was only using eco living and base game, because if you want to be in the eco zone and you only have this pack and base game, then it's like, I don't want your house to be like half empty, you know? So I thought it would work out. The window situation really threw me for a loop. You're gonna see me go like over and over again, just like changing the windows. I did it so many times. Honestly, I lost count. Also here, so okay, this is the thing I like to do where I try to like measure out how far away things are with like the grid and stuff, but I didn't want the grid on, so I tried to like block it out with like fences and getting rid of the ground. But I really wanted more green space, but there wasn't. This lot is so small. It's supposed to be a mansion, and the lot is so small. I think it's like a 40 by 30 lot, so it's actually not that small, but it seems pretty small. I don't know that it's 40 by 30. That looks wrong to me. You know, like looking at it, it's like that looks smaller than 40 by 30. You know? But this house isn't small. Like, there's a lot of empty space in it. I feel like in my renovation of it, I ended up with a lot of just like big empty areas, and I was like, I don't really love that, but there's not a lot I can really do about it. So I do think it looks better than how it looked on the inside before. Like, the walls and stuff on the inside made absolutely no sense. And I feel like these people they're crafty. That's their whole deal, right? Like, the people that live here are the Tinkers and their daughter. And it's like, it's this little kid and then these two women. And they have like this lovely house. Well, it's supposed to be lovely, but it looks horrendous. And it's like, they deserve better. They fully deserve better. I looked at their traits. I looked at the kid is a bookworm. That's like her one trait, because, you know, kids only get one trait. So I was like, I've got to put bookshelves in her room. So you'll see that. This is me just trying to figure out the windows. See, again, I told you the windows were a struggle, honestly. Honestly, they were a struggle. They were a hard thing to deal with. But I had a lot of fun working on this, honestly. Last night, I was feeling kind of sick. And I was like, all right, I need to make something. I need to make a video. I need to build something. And I have a sticky note that says fix Piggy Lock Manor on it. It also says buy a tea maker for college, because I've been giving Starbucks so much of my money from buying tea, because I'm a theater major, but I also do a lot of singing, and I take voice lessons, and my voice is tired a lot from streaming and stuff. So I need to like chug like hot tea with honey every morning. And I don't want to keep giving Starbucks all my money. I got to start like making my own tea. So I need to buy a tea maker. That's still on the list. But I did something on my list. Usually I'll make to-do lists and then I'll never look at them again. So this is a good step. Step in the right direction. Oh my gosh, being productive is so hard. I don't know how people do it. Oh, you know what's funny? I was actually listening to a podcast while I was building this. I was listening to the podcast by Jax Films called Aaron is the Funny One. It's him and his wife, Erin, just talking about random stuff, and it's so funny. It's like, actually, I was laughing out loud listening to it. And literally, I think while I was like placing this tree and stuff, I was like, there was part of the podcast where Erin was talking about how she's bad at staying motivated. And I was like, same, bestie. I was like, me too. That's me. It's like, it's annoying, but we get there. We get around it. Like today, I'm recording this the day that I'm posting it. I'm recording this literally the day that I'm posting this video. I'm posting this video at 6 p.m. EST, supposedly. That's the plan. That is the plan. I made the thumbnail already. That was something that I needed to get done. I did that right before I recorded. But it is currently 1:32 p.m. as I'm recording this, and I'm supposed to be streaming at 2 p.m. So yeah, I might be a little late to my stream. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, you'll know. If you follow me on Twitch and you're watching this video, then you know what happened. Oh my god, this was so annoying. So because it didn't count the whole area as a room, the roof was clipping, and I had to make it into a room, and I kept misclicking it, and so it didn't work. But now it's a room. I did it. Look, I did it. Yay. Go Maggie. The window situation is so difficult. I wish that there was grids on the wall. You know how like I have the grid off in my game in this right now, and usually I do because I don't the grid, I don't like the way it looks. It bothers me. But if there was a grid on the walls to let you know like how far up a window is, like I have to like look at it on the inside and then on the outside to like figure out if they're matching, because I need all my windows to be about the same height. But sometimes I do it wrong and then I have to go back and fix it. Yeah, I really didn't know what I was doing when I got into this build. I was just like, I need to fix this house. It's horrendous. I need to fix it. That was my whole thing. This build is going to be in my EquipYT save, by the way. I keep saying that I'm working on a save file. It's kind of true. I'm not working very hard on it, though. Literally, the only stuff I've gotten done for it is the stuff that I've made videos of, which I feel like I could be doing faster. I could be making more stuff for it. I'm worried that I don't know how to make a save file and that it's going to end up being bad. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I know how to, like, I know the gist of it, I think, but I've never done it before. I'm excited to do something new. I really am. And it's also, like, I've never downloaded a save file. Like, when I start a new save, I always just, like, go, boop. And, I mean, I think I've used the SimCity save once, but I only play in one save. I've been playing in the same save for the past 4 years. And so I've been in that save for so long that it's like, well, even if I wanted to download a save file, I would still want to be playing with these same Sims, and all of their lore would be gone, like all their ancestors and stuff. Like, I built this in the EquipYT save file save that I have, which is like basically my building save now. And so I built this in there, and then my base save, which is the one that I found out that this house was a travesty in, the one that I play in all the time, that save, in that save file, actually, like with, you know how I just said, like with all the lore stuff, like it'll be gone if I download another save file. Like if I make a new save file and just move my Sims to it, then like all the lore stuff from like past generations is just gone. Like, for example, in my base save, the people that live in this house are not the two Tinkers. I forget what their names are. And then Olive Tinker is the child. But in my save, it's like two people. I don't know how they relate to the Tinkers. And then their niece. It's an aunt and an uncle who I don't think are even married. I think they're separate aunts and uncles. And then Olive's daughter lives with them, which I think is fascinating. I just think it's really, really cool because it's like, ooh, look at that. Like and then I checked her relationships panel and Olive was dead. And it's like, this person is a child usually, but she's been long dead in my save because I play in it so much. So it's been a long time, which is really, I just think that's really interesting. Cause like I have MC Command Center. I don't know if that's why that they had kids and stuff, but like all the lore that makes, like I never had Olive get married or have kids or anything. And she has a kid. And I think that's really neat. I think that's really, really cool. I hope that that's not from a mod and that's just my Sims game did that. But I doubt that, to be honest. But I wish that's what it was. Also, side note, this wallpaper is so good. This like wood tone, like bricky, it's not brick, it's just wood. But I just really like it. It looks really cool. I've been vibing a lot with like doing different pattern walls and things recently. I've just been having a lot of fun with it. Also, curtains. The curtains in this game upset me so much. They're broken right now. They weren't broken when I was working on this, which made me confused because I was so ready for them to be broken because they've been broken every time that I've tried to build anything recently. And it's like, what happens is I'll try to put the curtain on the inside and then it'll pop to the outside. And so I have to switch it around. It's so annoying. It's so weird. But that didn't happen with this house at all. And I was like, huh? Really? All right. I'll take it, honestly. I had no idea what to do with this space because I realized there was so much space. This is such a big empty area. And I was like, I know I want a dining room table here, but I don't know what else to put. And so I kind of just put a plant in the middle of the room. That's what I ended up doing because I was like, there's not a lot I can do in here because I know that this is like the dining, like hangout zone. And then the other like area that I made with the little archway on the other side of the house, that's like the family room kind of vibe, which I think is fun. I think it's a good time. But yeah, I felt like I really wanted to make this house a little bit more eco-lifestyle-esque. Like, I know that the outside of the house is like, it's a manor. And then, like, all the interior stuff is like, all the Queen Anne, like, fancy stuff. But I don't know. I felt like that wasn't the vibe of these people. Like, they don't give me that vibe. The people that live in this house, they give me, like, we love nature and we just have a nice house. And, like, I made our rug that's in our dining room and like we have like recycled couch stuff because like all the furniture in their house usually is like fancy and it's like that is not the vibe I get from you people. That's not the vibe I get, which is fine. But yeah, so this is what I ended up doing. I ended up giving them like a cute little zone. I feel like I did a good job with the color scheming on this house. I mean, I didn't change like a lot. I just kind of thought about like what colors made sense. I don't know why. I just like the vibes of this. It's just so cozy. Cozy vibes, I think, is what I was going for the whole time for this build. But because I didn't really know what to put in a lot of places, I end up with a lot of like of those side tables, the one that's by the window, just everywhere. I have so many of those. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. It's wacky. It's wacko crazy, man. Wacko crazy. But yeah, and then I was like, oh, I forgot to put bathrooms in this build. Does anyone else do that where it's like, oh yeah, I built the rest of the house, just forgot about the bathroom? I feel like I don't actually do that often. I think sometimes, usually I'll try to like go in and I'll do like the floor plan before I even touch anything else. But this one I just didn't do that, and so I hadn't thought about the bathroom situation, which I think wasn't great. Like, because my bathrooms here, they're not fantastic. I won't lie to you. They're not great. They're not bad, but their shapes are weird and they're in odd spots. The master bedroom has an ensuite upstairs though, so at least we have that. At least we have that. But I spent so much time being annoyed at this little nook because I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this space. And I decided to give the bathrooms the same vibe as the kitchen. So that worked out. Do you see how weirdly shaped my bathrooms are? Like, look at how small and thin that is. That just felt off to me, and I was like, I feel like I should make that smaller or bigger, or I don't even know. I didn't end up changing it, but yeah, I just think it's interesting. I just think it's very interesting. And also I realized, oh, I made 3 bedrooms and there's a couple and then a child that lives here. So I don't need 3 bedrooms. So this is a bedroom and then that other room is going to be an office space, which I think is really cool and good actually, because they all have, this is me checking their careers because the child's traits. So I wanted to make sure that she had like bookshelves and stuff. I already mentioned that, but I had to make sure that it was there because I wanted her to have like a nice bedroom, because I feel like a lot of the kids' bedrooms that I've seen are just like very generic, like small child would sleep in this room kind of things, you know? And I was like, I mean, if this kid likes to read, then they should have a nice bookshelf. They should have a nice desk, maybe multiple bookshelves. I think I only gave them one, but I put like books on the counters and stuff. I have a backpack in there. I gave her like a little blarfy thing because I just felt like it made more sense for her to have like book related items in her room if she's a book lover, you know? Because I felt like it would be weird. I don't like those like basic bedrooms where it's like literally any child could sleep in here, because it's like, if you're a kid, you want your room to look like cool. You want your room to fit your vibe really well. And so like when I was a kid, my parents let me pick what color my bedroom was, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make it bubblegum pink. And so my bedroom was like bright pink for the longest time. It's blue now. I don't remember when I changed it to blue, but I changed it to blue not that long after making it pink, I don't think. But then I was like, that's too girly. I don't want to be like that. But it was very nice to have that choice of like the color of my room and stuff. And then I was going to make my room Club Penguin themed, if I'm remembering correctly. I feel like I remember being like, yeah, I want to get Club Penguin comforter cover, you know, that kind of stuff. I just wanted my bedroom to be the Club Penguin Island, but not Club Penguin Island as in like the newer game that is bad. I'm talking about like the island from Club Penguin. Did the island from Club Penguin have a name? I don't think it did. It was just Club Penguin. It wasn't really like, there was no name for that island. Why do I feel like I'm wrong about that? I feel like there should have been a name for it. Huh. That's really interesting. I used to love Club Penguin. I was a Club Penguin freak. I'm wearing pajamas, by the way. Do you like my Little Mermaid pajamas? I think they're fun. Anyway, but so also my hoodie is my merch. Sorry, I'm going off topic, but if you want to buy some EquipYT merch, I'm just saying it exists. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, Club Penguin, I was addicted to it as a kid. I love Club Penguin. It's so much fun. It always was. And Club Penguin Rewritten is like the newer like Club Penguin made by like a bunch of British teens, I think. And it's the same as like old Club Penguin. Like, it's not Club Penguin when it got shut down. It's Club Penguin when I played it, which is like what I think is good Club Penguin personally. It's like it's comforting, you know, because the newer Club Penguin stuff from right before it got shut down was all like 3D and like, and it's like, that's not the vibe, you know? I want simple, flat color, no shading Club Penguin. That's what I want. It was the vibe that I grew up with. It's the vibe that I like, you know? It was very fun. Club Penguin, so good. When I was a little kid, I would go to my grandparents' house every Wednesday after school, and I would just play Club Penguin with my grandma. Like, I would be playing it, and she would sit next to me, and then I had a membership, so I was one of the cool kids, and I made, like, cute little outfits, and then my grandma would give me, like, outfit themes to dress up my penguins as, and so I basically just played, like, dress up with, like, categories with my grandma. It was really, really fun. I streamed Club Penguin once, and then the time I saw her in person after that, she was like, I watched your Club Penguin stream, and that made me so happy. It was so much fun. Club Penguin Rewritten is a really good time. I didn't get to have a high school graduation. Well, okay, there was a high school graduation that my high school had, but it didn't look safe to me because it was during COVID, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to go to that. That's in person, and there's still a panorama going on. I'm good. No, thank you. No, thank you, Miss Ma'am. And so instead what I did is I put on my cap and gown and I played Club Penguin and I dressed up my igloo. I made my igloo look like it was like a ceremony zone, you know? Like, I just made it look all fancy. I made it look nice so that I could have a graduation in there, you know? Ooh, I really like this color change that I did. I think this blue is such a pretty color, and it just makes the whole house feel a little bit brighter. And I feel like it really needed that because it felt very dark before, you know? But yeah, anyway, Club Penguin, great game. Fun fact, my username on Club Penguin, on OG Club Penguin, was Emily32523, but I made it to be Emily32523. Like, you read the numbers that way, not 32523. But then YouTuber Think Noodles, who I was a massive fan of, called me Emily32523 in a video, and I was like, that's my name now. That's what it is now. Sorry. But the actual reason that those numbers are on that name is because I thought it was really funny that 3 plus 2 equals 5, and then that 5 minus 2 equals 3. It was a math palindrome, and it's like, palindrome? Is that the right word for that? Where it's like you flip it? That is a palindrome, right? I don't think I'm wrong about that. That sounds right to me. That seems correct. I'm just going to pretend that it's right. We're just going to decide that yeah. We're going to run with that. We're running with it. We're taking it and we're running with it. We're taking it, we're running. It's fine. But yeah, this house, I think it's a great time. I think it looks fun. I'm having a lot of fun building things and renovating things and making Sims and stuff. I'm really excited to get into like the fixing townies thing, because I remember I used to do that on Twitch a lot, where I would like see a townie and I'd be like, nope, your outfits are bad, I gotta fix them immediately. And so I would just derail my streams to be like, all right, gotta fix people. So I'm really excited to get more into like the fixing townies aspect of like the save making stuff, because I just think that would be really fun. I'm really excited to fix all like the Lothario house. I guess it's the Caliente's house, and Don Lothario just lives with them, but you know how it is. You know how it is. I liked this part a lot. I didn't know what to put in this little alleyway, and I was like, plants. These people like plants, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to take it and we're going to run with it, is what I decided, you know? I just had so much fun. I'm having so much fun building stuff and making videos again. I've never been so consistent with YouTube. This is not a joke. I used to make videos all the time when I was like 13. When I was like 13, 14, because I had spine surgery when I was 14. And so I was like, all right, I'm stuck at home with my spine recovering, so I'm going to sit down and make Minecraft videos. And that's what I did. It was really fun. I made some Sims videos too. I'm pretty sure I took all those Sims videos down because I didn't like them. They were all bad. I just felt like I wasn't very entertaining, and it just felt, the editing, I did an iMovie. Yikes, you know, like it was not the vibe. It was simply not the vibe that I was going for. So I'm really glad that I'm back making Sims content also, because that's never really something that I ever did on YouTube besides in those like poorly edited videos that I did when I had spine surgery. So it's nice to be back in the business. Back in the business. Back in the game. Back on the case. Take a good look at my face. Oh my god. Legally Blonde. Great musical. Great musical. I was in Legally Blonde my sophomore year of high school. Fun little fact. Fun little factoid that you would have already known if you watched me on Twitch. You should watch me on Twitch if you don't already. I say this every video, and I don't even like mean to. It just comes into my brain, you know? Like these voiceovers, like I usually don't edit them. I am editing this one just because I paused a few times, but usually I don't edit the voiceovers and I just talk for like 20 minutes. But like, oh my god. Every single time I end up talking about like, follow me on Twitch. You should do it, which is true. So I guess that's why. I don't know. Man, I don't know. I just have fun on there. We have fun. It's a grand old time. Someone asked me what my vibe was the other day, and I said Chaos Baby. And I didn't even like think about it before I said Chaos Baby. But then when I said it, I was like, that's so accurate. Like, I'm not even like, I'm baby. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know that meme of Kirby with the little pointer thing, and Kirby's pointing to the whiteboard and the whiteboard says I'm baby? That's how I feel a lot of the time. You know what I mean? I have a hoodie with that on it, with that meme on it. I love that hoodie. It's embroidered. Isn't that fun? I just think that's fun. You know, it would seem that we are coming along to the end of the build. It certainly would seem that way now, wouldn't it? It certainly would. Maybe. I'm just saying that because, like, I'm pretty sure this space was all, like, this space is so empty. I don't like how empty it is, but I don't really, like, what else was I supposed to put there? Just, like, random furniture in the middle of the room? That's not the vibe. I mean, I was like, I'm going to put a couch here because I think it, like, sitting space would be nice. Oh, I should have put, like, a coffee table there or something. Stuff like this always rattles my brain. I never know how to do any of this. You know what I mean? I never know. I never know. Oh, and then I put some fun stuff on the... I decided that I wanted the bump outs to be like a white, like, plaster type thing. I'm just glad I felt like that fit. And look at this one. Look at this. I used the one from eco living, eco lifestyle. Love to eco. I love the love to knit joke so much. It's a favorite. It's a top tier fave. All right. Well, anyway, in any case, I'm gonna see you guys later. Goodbye.